Happy birthday, dear Helen. Happy birthday to you.
God bless you all.
Speed!
God bless you. Thank you for coming. I've got a new great-great-grandson that you all didn't know I had, which makes me 10. Makes me 10 great-grandboys, but one of them's a great-great. And one great-granddaughter. It's been a pleasure to have all my children. I could just take them all and keep them forever. But don't have room for them no more. Don't have room for them. Not able for them here. My body's not able for them, but my mind is. I'm thankful for that. I had one of my friends to call me not long ago, and she hadn't talked to me for a long time since I retired. And she said, "How old are you now, Helen?" I said, "Well, I'll be 90. She said, "Well, you're not senile, are you?" I said, "I don't know." So I still don't know. I'm working on that. I don't know if I am or not.
We'll let you know when you get that way, Mama. We'll let you know when you get that
But
way.
I love you all. You don't know how much I love each one of you. Each one of you is special to me in a different way. I could just go around and tell each one of you the love I have in my heart for you. It wouldn't even count to the blessings that each one of you have given me over the years, especially my immediate grandchildren.
Grandson.
No. Granddaughter.
And my granddaughter. I wouldn't be here today if I hadn't had my great grandboys with me. Jackie died about 24 years ago, and about 2.5 years after she died, Danielle come to live with me and brought Tony and Miko. Miko was 5.5 months old and Tony was a couple months older. And they brought my life back to living again, taught me how, with God's help, taught me how to live again without Jackie, which was hard to do and still is. But the memories I wouldn't take, all the memories I have of all of y'all, being with all of you, and especially Linda. Linda used to do my hair. Susie, where you at, Susie? Right here. She used to give me facelifts, and I'd go over there on Saturday afternoon, and she'd just give me facelifts and do my hair and just take me up, you know. She started me off, I guess, looking better than I would have looked otherwise. So I'm thankful for her. She's my sister-in-law, St. Linda is. And this is my brother-in-law right here, Junior. And they're about the only two, well, they're the only two that live here in Louisville, but all the rest of the Stones is just about gone. We have one or two left.
I'm the oldest
But I'm
niece.
so,
I'm the oldest
And there's-
niece you got here.
there's my niece from her and her two daughters from Glasgow, Shirley and Tina and
Teresa,
Teresa. Thank you for coming, honey.
you're welcome.
I love you so much.
Do you too.
I really loved your daddy. I was his little baby sister, and when I was little, I can remember him watching out for me when Mama would want to spank me. My daddy never did, but my mama did a lot of times, you know. So I might have done better if he hadn't been around so much. But anyhow, thank you for coming, and the love I have for you will never die till I do, and it'll still be the spirit and be with you while I'm not here anymore. And I want you all to think of me as a friend that would never let you down. The things I do for you now is pray. I'm not able to be out and do the things I used to do with you and help you. Maybe mop your floor, wash your dishes, or Kim or do your laundry. and different things, you know, that I love doing for all of my kids when I could. I made it a regular chore when I'd go do Kim's laundry. And she had a bunch of it, those two boys. I do her laundry and do her ironing, and I did all that stuff as long as I could.
My ribs and Big Red
Yeah.
and my peanuts.
Eddie
Laying there on the
was my
couch
oldest
watching
grandson, him and
Emergency
Kim.
and Fantasy Island.
Oh, boy.
Kim was at our house every weekend. I don't guess they missed a weekend in their lifetime after they got big enough to come. And I had a lawn chair, and Eddie would lay in the lawn chair, and I'd bring him peanuts and big bread to eat and watch TV so he wouldn't have to get up. And Kim was busy running around with Aunt Jackie through the house and trying to jump and touch the top of the ceiling. She was going to get so big to jump and get to the ceiling. So she got big enough to play basketball and made her basketball team go to the NCAA runner-up. She was 1988 best basketball girl of the state. So all that running through the house and jumping and touching helped her. I could tell you something about each one of them, but I'd be here all day. Aaron Travis, I remember Aaron Travis when we go up to his house, my nephew's house, him and his wife. Aaron Travis would always be running around wanting to tell us about a new car that come out. One time he told us a something like that. Maserati. They had just come out and he was telling us he was going to get one of them, telling us how it was and what it looked like and all. And he was a fun of the whole thing when we go up there. And, well, Vicki, my niece, lives next door to me, and she's taken Jackie's place, filling Jackie's place for me. She's there when I need her, and she's there when I don't need her. She got me one of those things I have to wear on my neck to push if I fall or anything, to get help. She got me all set up with that, and I have to wear that when I go down in the basement, when I go out in the yard, and everywhere, you know. I have to. If she caught me without that on, I'd be in trouble, I tell you. I have fallen a lot of times, but thank God I've never broken any bones.
No.
I've just kind of had bruises and little spots here and there. But right now I'm pretty stout. My body is holding up pretty well. My mind is doing very well. But I just enjoy my family. I enjoy Bobby and Luann and Becca living with me. I've enjoyed Aaron Robert till he found his girlfriend and left me, and I didn't like her at first. But I've had to grow to love her like I love. I've had to grow to love her like I love him. She's a granddaughter now, you know, and always will be. And had me 2 great grandchildren, Avery and Seth. They're the youngest. Tony and Miko and Timmy and Ethan and Andrew and all of them, and Kyle and Cameron. And have I missed any of them?
I think you're good.
Them all. I think you said
Better than I did.
everybody in here.
They've all grown up on me and left me. Ethan,
Yes.
stand up and show him the little baby. This is your namesake, Ethan Alexander. Isn't he handsome?
Well, y'all got a good name there.
He's got 2 little sisters, and they're my little babies, all of them are. The kids here at church always sat by me on the bench as long as the youth teacher would let them. I'd get on the bench, I'd have it full of little boys sitting on the bench with me, but they was always quiet and all. They like to whisper now and then, but I didn't see nothing wrong with that. But anyhow, this is my church. I've been going here since 1951. And when I walk in those doors out there, I can feel the Spirit of the Lord. Something about it that when I walk in this church door, his house, that I just feel great. Feel the Spirit of the Lord. And I've always been that way, and I'll always be that way. And when I die, this is going to be the last place I'll be taken to. Most people have their funerals at the funeral home, but I want mine here in the church, where I've always loved, and people have always loved me. And when there's somebody new come into church, I always got around to them somewhere to tell them how welcome they were and how much we loved them and how happy we was glad they was there and wanted them to come back. And a lot of times, most of them come back. A lot of times we have people that see me out somewhere, and I say, why don't you come to church no more? They say, well, because you ain't there. I said, that's not the reason. You just can't tell me that, because you need to be in church, you know. People that are Christians and live a Christian life need Christian fellowship. One way or the other, they need Christian fellowship, whether it's in church or in one of their clubs or what. But it takes that Christian fellowship to keep you reminded of what's in here. That never goes away. So just remember that. And I have Joey over there standing up when he was a baby. He's my niece's son. Joey is. And when he was a baby, I had him a lot, keeping him, because he cried all the time like Miko did when Miko was a baby. And his mama and his grandma would get tired of him, and they'd bring him to me and Aunt Jackie. And we had him a lot, and we enjoyed him all his life. Well, I'm going to quit now and just let you know how I love you. And so happy you come. It's such a surprise to see all of you here. I'm just afraid the weather would keep you away. But you know, God don't let nothing hinder you when you want to do it, does he? He just lets you go on and do it. I see Mark, I see Brett Thomas over there has come in from Glasgow, and Timmy from Glasgow, my nephews. And I'm just so happy. I was afraid they wouldn't get to come, because I had been going through all my old pictures and taking out family by family and putting them together. And I had some pictures like that, and I think Luann put them together for me so we could bring them and give them to the ones that was here that I wanted to have them back. So I love you all, and thanks for coming. And God be with you and bless you and keep you safe going home. And keep everybody at home safe while you're waiting for you. That's all I got to say. Just thank you for coming.